guys. How is everybody? Hey, Storm Baby, Punksy. Hey, David. Hey, Dave G. Rena. Hello, Rena. Happy to see you. Oh, I know. We're going to watch that. Woofy. Hey, Allison. Charlotte. Hello. How are you? Let me change this, actually. Hey, Kim Maple. Loose Lips. Let's see. Hannah, yeah, this is my thing. Hey, Cool Gamer. Nancy, thank you so much for being so awesome. Okay, if you have a problem with somebody or you find them to be annoying, not believable, not credible, whatever, that is absolutely fine. But you need to keep it out of my chat. I would never do that to you guys. It will throw things off. And also, I don't necessarily agree with everything that was being said. So I would just like to move on past that and ask you guys to be kind to each other. Yeah. Hey, Sandy Beach. Thank you, Woofy. Look, I did a fishtail braid. See, it's hard to see it on camera, but shoot. Thank you, Marshall. Hi, Lana. Hey, Shannon. Thank you, Punksy. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt though, because with a fishtail braid, you don't braid with 3 pieces, you use 2. So it's really simple. You split your hair in 2, and then you take the outside piece of each side. So if you have your hair split like this, just for instance, and then you'll take a piece from this side and bring it over here, and then the outside from that side and bring it over there. And it's just a long process, but it looks cute. It's just, yeah. My hands start cramping up. Thank you, Lana. Where are we going on our first date? I don't know. Thank you, Charlotte. I don't know. I don't know. Thanks for putting me on the spot and making me feel awkward. You guys that actually know, though, I haven't been put out on a date, and good luck. Haven't been out on a date. Hello, Pretty Smart, in a long, long time. I was actually watching your live, Lana, right before this. I only got like halfway through, but I thought it was something that I would want to see. But yeah, just because of that whole situation. But anyways, I'm waiting to get to the end of it to make up. Well, I've already made up my mind, but I'll just talk about that later. I want to talk about some of the other stuff happening. Can I get next after Lana? Thank you. Y'all are making me blush. Nah, I don't know. I'm kind of, at this point, I was telling my mom earlier, like, I could see myself dating in the future, but like, I really, like, between the YouTube channel, the kids, that was a terribly worded question. That's okay, Pretty Smart. The YouTube channel, the kids, and everything, like, I don't know. I'm happy with just trying to spend my time on my kids right now. It seems like this is what I told you guys. Every day I think about like when the last day I'm going to see my mom, you know what I mean? And that kind of thing. And with her health issues and stuff. And like now I got to leave in 2 days, and I'm sorry to ramble, y'all, but I'd like to be with them every single day that I can, you know? And it sucks. Yeah, enjoy those babies. And then watching like my mom be sick and stuff like that. It's been rough. Hey, Bree. Cannot be a creep here. Enjoy those babies. They grow up. Hey, Anne. What did Marshall say? Everyone asking to date Alex every lab's okay. Hey, Johnny. What's on your mind? Yeah, Lana, I was waiting to get to the end, but the only thing I will say is, I mean, it is conspiracy when there's a group of people kind of, you know, so I don't know. I got to get to the end. But anyways, Don't let them take you on a date to Blanket and Sheet Street. Sandy. Thank you, single mom. Oh, David. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Yeah, dude. That is. Thanks, Bree. I don't know. I swear to y'all, every single night I'm like, what if an emergency happens? What if I get woke up and someone's fell? What if somebody can't breathe? What if, and I hate those thoughts. Do you guys do that? Like, oh, it's awful. My job is done. You ladies be safe. Hi, Kentucky Crime Chick. Thank you, Connie. My date would be 5 nights in St. Thomas. Never been there. I think I'd have to get on an airplane to go there. So I don't know if I the airplanes scare me, man. Melinda, hello. Like I could take a boat somewhere, but yeah. Oh, I've been like that since I was a kid, you guys. A little bit. Raina, I could imagine that yours is really like that. Well, I mean, let's look. We're getting ready to talk about the Watts case. So look at Shanann, and her babies. Their family thought they were going to get to see these babies grow up, get married, all that stuff. And it's just in a blink of an eye. And they were in a different state. And I don't know. So anyways, Shanann's dad did an interview. I am going to play that for you guys. We're going to talk about that. And then I want to we're going to go through the article that David Carter had worked with someone to get put in the Sun. And David, I linked your channel because I was going to, be talking about it. And I, for one, I know a lot of people, they don't, like Hannah in here before. They, oh, Charlotte, I'm so sorry. Hannah, he's harassing and Kate. Well, I'm on the side where I still am not convinced that she wasn't involved. And in that sense, like if you believe that someone else has helped in this crime, should you be quiet about it? Or is it important to keep talking about it? You know what I mean? And that's kind of, so for where I stand. Is it my flight? No, it's in the fridge. Oh, what fridge? Right there. No, it might be upstairs, baby. You can have one in here. Bring me something right there and I'll open it. So yeah, I even lost my train of thought. Oh, so since I don't think that she was completely innocent, I would really I like that bringing attention to it. And I like that David did that because guess what? After the Sun picked that up, there were other bigger places that picked it up. You love airplanes? Hey, Nay. Looks like we're a throuple. Mod Squad, hi. I worry about my mom all the time since I lost my dad 7 years ago. Ooh, Bahamas. My 3 babies are all grown now. They do grow fast. Bentley had his kindergarten testing today. We just got home about an hour ago. And, oh my goodness. I was so nervous. I hated to leave him alone with a stranger. He's, he's very attached to my hip, but he did really good. He did kind of mess up because he knows his ABCs, but he sometimes gets stuck on A or H, on A. And single as a Pringle. Yeah, so he did get stuck on H in there. Law enforcement cleared her name. Hannah, if you actually look, have you read through the discovery? Have you watched the interviews and stuff? There are many pieces of evidence that are questionable. I'm sorry, there just are. And we can get into that. I'd love to have CDT on here and Amber because they are absolute experts in that. There are just so many, if they're experts in Nicole Kessinger information, she was definitely involved. See? It's pretty clear. It's like clearer charger. Well, I'm wondering, I don't know. I choose single too. Doesn't mean I can't date. That's true. She had an affair with a married man. Don't make her a murderer. I'm not saying that she murdered anyone. I'm just saying that I don't believe we got the full truth. I think that when there's the murder of 2 babies and a woman and you're breaking your SIM card and, different things are showing, like your cell phone pings in an area. The camera's off, it's okay. The cell phone pings in an area that it doesn't typically ping. You don't ever go that way to work. Also, the call, she was listening in while Chris was on the phone with police. Chris's wife and kids are missing. Let's say, okay, Chris's wife and kids are missing, right? And my dad's walking through there. And you're going to be listening in on the phone while he's talking to police, and many more things. There's so many things that don't add up. Now, could she have made some sort of deal that we don't know about? Possibly. Or could she have friends in high places? Possibly. I love these people too. They're awesome. Hey, heard you say you're in West Virginia. I was a pharmaceutical rep years back, and I covered Cumberland, Maryland, Hagerstown, Charleston, Bluefield. Oh, how cool. Martinsburg, Elkins, Kaiser. So I live in between pretty much Charleston and Bluefield. I'm like 45 minutes from Bluefield, an hour from Charleston in Beckley. In my gut, I just feel like she at least had guilty knowledge. Too many lies. Yeah, many lies. Her name was cleared. That's not true. Where? Please show me. And I like you. That's why I'm telling you, if it had been anybody else that would consistently argue in my chat, I probably would have just blocked you. I don't have many people blocked. People usually behave over here. But I like you. So I didn't want to do that. You know what I mean? I'm not being rude to you, but if you see somewhere where they said that she was cleared completely, they didn't even investigate, though. That's the thing. Hell, they didn't even get the camera footage of him putting them in the truck, like one of the most important things. They went back too late in like October and it was gone. Yeah, they literally did not even investigate fully to clear her name. They didn't even have all the, they didn't even have all the data, like the records and stuff back by the time he did his plea. Hold on one second. You need to watch this. Watch. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Hey, my Vicky. Hey, have you? So now she's your Vicky? I think she was involved but did not murder anyone. I've always said he had help. Daddy had help. Why so many coincidences? And Kay did things that made people think she was involved. There are a lot of questions due to a lot of lies, just like this Google searches. How was she searching Chris and Shanann so long before she even met him? Come on now. And then, yeah. So that's my thought on it. That's how I feel. Damn you, NK. No one was cleared. It was premature with everything. Thank you. Things don't add up. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. That's NK. She couldn't even say Shanann's phone. Yeah, she didn't even want to give him her phone. If I was with someone, and they had kids that went missing and the police came and talked to me about it, I would do anything and everything they wanted. They wanted to see my phone, take it, go through it. I'll let Verizon send you everything. I just don't understand. It is pretty, but it's just so packed full of drugs. 30 minutes from Beckley Dippity Doo. That's cool. Very suspicious. Hey, Sky. She didn't clock in that morning? Absolutely. There's so many weird things. And I've went through the music, because Gabby Petito's case, there was some different music references, and we went through that and the lyrics to the Battery song on my channel before. Damn you, NK. Thank you, Damien. I can't believe he's going to kindergarten. I don't want to miss y'all's comments, but one thing that's clear, a mother, 2 baby girls, and a beautiful baby and her tummy gone. Yep. There was footage from truck to vehicle transfer of girls across street. Yeah, I know there was that. Wait, across the street. Did you see it? No. From the truck to a vehicle, no. I'm with you, Kentucky. But yeah, anybody's opinions are welcome. It doesn't really matter as long as you're nice about it. But we can't be calling each other liars and just going off on each other. I don't want that. You guys, I'm not here for that. I'm not, like, I try to explain it like this. When I lived through addiction and all of that, and my life was so chaotic and so much drama, so much trouble, so much headache, for no good reason. I'm not doing that shit no more. That's why I don't, like, I protect my peace and my stress levels as much as I can. Shit happens, but Chris's macros. I could even understand listening in on the convo with police to see if he lied to me or them. It's all the other things that she makes. That's true. Like, if she was like suspicious of him or something. Broken SIM card. It is my only son's 19th birthday. Happy birthday, Marshall Dove's only son. You're lucky you got a sweet and pretty mama. Searching a year prior, ended up working at Anadarko, started an affair. Very, very weird. But anyways, thank you, Sky. Yeah, fell off the face of the earth. And it's so weird to me that not many people have come out that know her. I know one who I kind of know like not personally, but she's still in the community now. So we know her, and she went to the gym with her. But I don't believe that she even knew her to that level. It's just weird. But okay, let me pull up. I've got to find it because the full interview is not on YouTube. The CBS Denver, they did like a 1-minute clip. Really, Bentley? Hold on, you guys. Okay. Let me see. Got to sign out of my YouTube account. I'm not accidentally showing any kind of crazy stuff. I know people are smart on here. They're sleuths. Let's see. 10 most deserving things Dawn said from Santa K. That looks like a good video, Santa. Come on, guys. Get it and go, please.
I'm looking for a big color. He said he wants red. He said, no, if you want a color,
Oh, Brittany, hello. It went good. He's ready for kindergarten. He's got all of his shots and everything ready, and after today, he's ready. But he did mess up a little bit during his alphabet. I find no one coming out that knew her weird too. Yeah, it is. Do inmates walk with tags around their necks, uncuffed, and haul on way to interviews?
Can we both have 2 rabbits?
No, one right now. Just one. Have you watched the Plunder video on NK from a few months back? Her previous run-in with the cops when she was in her 20s. No, I haven't seen that. Brittany, I'm happy you got your channel back. Oh, I call him Benny too all the time. That's funny. Okay. Wolfie said, hey, Bentley. Let me pull up this. Let's see. Yeah, there's I have to find it from another YouTuber who has uploaded it. So let's see. This week. And CBS shared a clip of me. Now, I will say, during this interview, they showed a clip of of Seeking the Truth with Dave, and they put his actual screen name on there. Hold on one second, you guys. And check because I told them one airhead and they both had like 3 in their hand. From what I've read and watched regarding NK, seems like she's a guy's girl. I don't think she would make a good friend. Oh wait, I don't get the impression she keeps a lot of female friends. I know girls like that. who just pretend they're into stuff to like be the cool chick, and you know what I mean. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, maybe Lana after this. Yeah. The one I saw was only like a minute. Yeah, Raina, there's like a 4-minute one. I've got it. But they didn't put it on YouTube. Hey, Wicked West. They only put it on I guess I don't know, maybe their website or just on cable. But I found it. Actually found it from someone else right here. So let's pull that up. There we go. Okay. So see, it's like around 4 minutes long. I will.
Nearly 4 years ago, Chris Watts murdered his pregnant wife and 2 young daughters. That tragedy drawing international attention to Frederick, Colorado.
Can we just take a minute? Like, this is the case that like it brought all of us together, really. A lot of us that are friends now, that are enemies now, that are whatever. It's freaking weird. It's so weird because I really don't cover it much anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to find that, you guys, a video of her mug shots and stuff. Yeah, Raina, hang tight and watch it with us if you have time. She traded what she knew and involvement to nail him. They needed her. Let me change it like that. Okay.
This terrible crime. Since then, conspiracy theorists have taken to the internet, creating fake.
Okay, now I got to stop because this is important and we can rewind it and actually just listen. But conspiracy theorists have taken to the internet, creating fake
and concerning
and see Seeking the Truth with Dave, but I'm going to rewind 10 seconds, but you can see his channel name. I think this is dangerous. Did they watch his channel and see if he was, I mean, he does have some odd theories, but everyone in the true crime community comes out with their theories. And I've never seen him threaten like, or anything like that to the family. So I thought them adding him, and if I'm not mistaken, we'll pay close attention. I believe he is the only one they showed his name.
Tragedy drawing international attention to Frederick, Colorado, and this terrible crime. Since then, conspiracy theorists have taken to the internet, creating fake and concerning alternative motives to what happened. Some even suggesting that Chris's in-laws paid to have their family murdered for money. In an interview you'll see only on CBS 4, Shananns Watts' parents take Dylan Thomas inside the home.
Have you guys ever heard that? Like, we're in Watts Island, all of us. I'm going to turn off this thing right behind me because it's really loud. But let me know, have you guys ever heard that they paid for them to be killed? I've literally never heard that at all. I feel like Dave is harmless. Just don't watch it. Yeah, probably because he said Shanann was raped with a rake. That's awful to say. That is awful to say. Why was that said? Because I remember that kind of coming out, and I'm wondering why that was ever said. Was there something that led him to believe that? Or I don't know. No way, Kentucky crime chick. That's so cool. So was I. Hey, Lou Jane. Facebook. Yeah. I could not believe all the Facebook groups and all the people that were really interested in the case and watching it there. That kind of shocked me. But when I started doing TikToks on the case, I would look into the groups to see what the latest, rumors were and that kind of stuff. That is awful to say, though. I agree. I've never heard it. I was shocked. Hopefully this works against. Okay, people are joining his page and find out things they didn't know. He's inappropriate and does create conspiracy theories. Any creator that looks into the camera and says loudly she is a B word and a cow. Yeah. I don't think she was involved. She was just a hoe doing what hoes do. He let her get to him. He faked emotion for so long. He's always been a time bomb, in my opinion. I've never heard that theory. Hey, Alley Cat. Yeah, that is pretty bad. I don't know. I just think still, watch it. Let's keep listening.
Home where the family once lived, a place that has left them haunted.
Today brings more details about the Watts family murder, a case that ripped at the heart of our community.
Watts admitted to murdering his family
and left the bodies behind.
He will avoid the death penalty.
But in the nearly 4 years since the tragic murders, those who lived the nightmare that captivated the world say their heartache has only gotten worse, all because of YouTube and the conspiracy theorists who profit off of clicks.
That's really sad. That is really sad. Okay. Maybe I'm clueless, but are a lot of creators still covering the Watts case? I don't think so. I don't really see it. Really, Dave is one of the only ones that I see like consistently still talking about it. And I believe that he's doing that for a good reason. I've seen Dave cry over this case, but he believes that NK was involved and he doesn't want to stop because, when he does, then who's going to still be bringing awareness to that? So I can see where he's coming from there. I could never stay on that case forever. Watts Island is such a toxic. It's awesome because I met some like really good people, but the amount of drama, bullshit, and toxicity that has come out of that fucking island, excuse my language, y'all, I just can't. It's frustrating. But the ruse implicated NK in the beginning. Basically, that NK conspired to kill his daughter and grandkids. That's a conspiracy theory right there. They did implicate that. You're absolutely right. And they went on Dr. Phil's show and said that. And then in Dr. Phil's podcast, which I remember when that came out, and I listened to all 3 episodes. I believe it was 3. They all totally implicated her. Oh, welcome, Little Bit. Thank you. I heard Dave scream Atlanta and other creators a few times. I can't say if he screamed at family members because I don't watch him. When you stick to discovery, it's not conspiracy. True, but you don't give theories. For me, that's something that I really love to do is kind of talk about the different possibilities while maintaining that the audience knows these are theories and possibilities. This is not a fact. It's just what I think. But yeah. Lisa, Wicked West, actually, it is now in Frank's name. And that happened a couple days ago, too. And I could show you that. Awesome, Little Bit. Oh, hey, Criminality. How are you? The fact that he cried was a red flag for me. He's too intense and rude at times. This does not throw out what ifs if he is madly making statements. He cannot back up, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, you're welcome to your opinion. You know that. You always do it in a polite way and all that kind of stuff.
Still very sad and upset. It's terrible what we have to go through with the social media threatening us.
In the house his daughter and grandchildren once felt most safe.
A lot of memories. But when I do walk through that front door, I look up at the balcony. And that's where my girls would be every day.
Oh, see, it's awful. Likes make this available to more YouTubers and help Sally's channel grow. Thank you, Sandy. Punksy. I don't know, you guys. Let's keep listening. It's kind of like if you have family members who have been in, it's brand new, Wicked West. If you have family members that have been in this kind of tragedy, it would best serve you not to get on the true crime channels, though. And I'm not saying that rude. Anybody's welcome on my channel, and I know others feel the same way. But I just think that the facts of the case and even possible theories and speculation, it's gonna happen, and that sucks. It really does, because I can't imagine how hard that would be. But I don't know. Let's just keep watching.
When I came home from work, till this day, I look at that balcony. It's very hard.
Since their daughter, Shanann, and her children were murdered, the Rusiks have not only had to cope with the loss, but also with repetitive attacks from conspiracy theorists who think Chris Watts' confession was all part of a giant cover-up.
It's a nightmare every day. It doesn't go away. You can't live.
Since 2018, the Rusiks
Oh my God. I hate when I do that. I've been sitting here talking to y'all muted the whole time. Oh, how annoying. What I was saying is, do they want people to not discuss it at all if they do it factually and with respect, or is because what I heard at first was that's fine, it's just the craziness, a little bit, but then like at first it was they just didn't want the conspiracy theories and the craziness, but now I'm hearing that no, they are asking for people altogether not to talk about it. I do think think about what I was saying is Chris Watts. No one would ever expect for him to do something like that. Even me watching their videos and stuff. I mean, he did everything. And like, how many of your husbands are like, okay, honey, I'll watch the kids and you just hang out with your friends and do whatever, you need to do, and take the kids outside, playing with them and playing with your friends' kids. And I don't know. I just think that it could be helpful for other people to see that it's possible in that situation as well. And watching warning signs and different things like that. I need an unmute sticker. I need to create one for the members because I need to create stickers anyway. Yeah, the book deal. Oh my gosh. The fact that she Googled about Amber Fry. Yeah, still no book. Getting her an unmute sticker. She was definitely jealous of Shanann. She wanted that life. He screamed at me in chat for asking that everyone please be considerate after he repeatedly called people idiots if they did not agree. Screaming that NK was an ugly bitch. Never okay. Does anyone know his ex? She emailed me. No. But I know that she's friends with Heather. The family should be able to grieve. The case is closed. Stream the facts, not misinformation. Yeah. I mean, I'm not against that. I agree. Hello, Alex. You probably already know, but Dr. Phil believes she had knowledge of Chris's intentions and has turned down his offer many times to defend herself. Well, I know that if you watch that, especially that 3-part series, it was like The Devil Inside, or I can't remember, The Devil something. He very much made it seem like he thought that she was involved. Very much. Remember when he asked Kobach if they will coach her, when she asked Kobach at the end of the interview, oh my gosh. That whole interview just frustrates me because he did not treat her like you would think that you would treat someone who's was the mistress of a man who just killed his wife. He treated her, like she was a victim, And the ping that put her near Frederick. Okay, let's keep listening. Her face when she realized
have been the victims of conspiracy theories.
Damn, it's
all
hot
by
in here.
YouTubers around the world infatuated with the case.
You did right that they were well insured.
Some have suggested Frank paid for his family to be killed in order to claim insurance money, or that his wife participated in the crimes.
What did you know at 8 o'clock that Chris didn't know?
Others have even threatened their lives.
To hear these people continue to put us in the limelight and accuse us of doing this and being part of it is ridiculous.
I've never seen them be accused of being part of it. However, geez, I don't know. Let me keep playing it.
Doing it for views. They're doing it for money, and YouTube is also gaining off of their views.
The Rusiks have tried calling YouTube, writing them, and more.
Reporting these things and telling them that's going to cost us someone to go and commit suicide for this to stop.
If they were doing something criminal, then YouTube would have to step in. But until then, they can kind of just pretend like it didn't happen, put their fingers in their ears, and turn the blind eye.
Colorado State University's David Wolfgang an expert in communications law, says YouTube often allows slanderous material to live on their platform, largely because federal law doesn't require them to remove it.
Therefore, YouTube gets protection under Section 230.
Section 230, a federal law that largely gives immunity to websites for third-party content, was enacted nearly a decade before YouTube even existed, before lawmakers realized the coming power behind big tech.
YouTube.
I usually don't mute anymore when I'm playing lives, but my kids are upstairs like screaming at each other. They just got separated. I heard that. I was saying that YouTube definitely allows slanderous content and on their platform, and they need a revamping because it's ridiculous. You could report a video. Oh, it's just ridiculous. The shit they
always kind
leave.
of profiteered off the ability to take the most sensationalistic types of videos, feed them through their algorithm, which promotes those videos, and then feed people into more videos that will only double down on those ideas. You'd have to go after the specific individual who wronged you online.
Which is exactly what the Rusiks are now doing.
But everyone in our life, every day.
So does that mean that they're going after Dave, or is that the reason the other person that they've had so many issues in is not in this because of legal proceedings or something like that? Because that really shocked me that he was the only channel that was really had that spotlight on it like that.
The family has started to file legal action against some conspiracy theorists on YouTube, but it's very costly.
And it should be a law that they should not allow these people to spread hate and harass the families.
The Rusiks are now joining other victims of violent crimes, calling on lawmakers to revise or replace Section 230, placing more accountability on social media companies.
Somebody's got to start doing.
Different opinions have to be allowed. I agree with that. And that's how I run my channel. You could come in here with any opinion if you're respectful, but that's not what's happening on here. I'm not talking about this case. I'm talking about other stuff. Like I have seen absolutely the most ridiculous stuff on here be allowed to stay even after being reported. You literally see creators fighting each other and using their subscribers as pretty much weapons to go out and attack people, and that shit stays. Yeah, David is the same one from the title. Yep. Is he in the title? Oh, the article did I put his channel's in the description.
Doing something. It's very hard. And these people are out there just don't care how we feel.
Oh,
It's a shame.
Look how beautiful Shananns is.
That they don't have any empathy. They don't have no heart. They don't have nothing. To go out there and just destroy our family is not the thing to do.
In the town of Frederick, Dylan Thomas, covering Colorado First.
Man, you guys, that's so sad. Okay. Shanann was gorgeous. Yeah. Whose channel is the black and white intro? It looks familiar. That is on, it used to be on Dave's, I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, there's a few people that, in case, in Nicole Kessinger's aunt and cousin used that intro. It is a template, basically, and an intro making app. And, yeah. Who thinks that, that's it. Yeah, Nicole Kessinger cousin. Who thinks that they did it? No one in here thinks that Frank or Shanann's family had anything to do with it. I don't. I mean, please listen to Dave's last lap. I actually did hear some of it, like in the this morning when I was getting up. Just a few minutes. It's Dave. Yeah. Dave has one. A few people use that. Natasha Cooper used that intro on one of her channels. I remember that. I remember seeing that because I kept seeing that everywhere around that time. It was like Dave's, the cousins, someone made, I don't know. There was a few places. So it is a template to create your own intro. I did pull up that theory, Teresa, and then I want to look at the article that came out recently in the Sun. But let's see. So let me remove that. Wait. Share this tab instead. Boom. Okay. So general strain theory. At its core, general strain theory, as put forth by sociologist Robert Agnew, refers to the notion that some people react to the various stressors they experience in life via unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as turning to crime. In other words, Jack might commit a crime to escape or put an end to some sort of strain or stressor, one that may quite likely create negative emotions like anger or even mental states such as depression. Some stressors include being broken up, the death of a friend, or the inability to reach goals. Some people, like Jack, may seek revenge or try to alleviate negative emotions through illicit drug use. Yeah, I think so. I think that he was under a lot of stress because Shanann really wanted him to live and be at this very high standard, and not only as a father, but as far as how clean they kept the house and different things like that. And that makes sense. That's one of the only things that make sense, because he's so different from the average person. Oh shit, was I even sharing? Yeah, I was. Okay. Was I? No. Fuck. Jesus. I have never heard anyone say they murdered them ever, not even Dave. He was reading her 10-page letter. It said they were well insured. She talked all about the life insurance. Oh, so in that clip, he was actually reading the letter from Sandy. So he was reading her words in that clip. I have to watch replay. I had to step away. I missed it. Oh, hey, Seth. I think he killed his family because he had his nose full of her and he snapped. Feels so bad for the family. I do too. I don't know. He looks broken. Any channel now that only focus over and over in a harsh tone should be reprimanded, in my opinion. But yeah, I think so too. I think if you're a channel that is constantly attacking, or I think that YouTube should take a look. I don't know. Where's the line, you guys? Where is the line of free speech? I don't like the way that people are silenced on here. However, I also know that, people need to be silenced that aren't sometimes. So I don't know. Are you sneaking candy?
What?
Uh-huh.
Do we have two more? I want me to have another one, please.
If I hear y'all fighting up there, you will take a nap.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Within reason. That is what you and me would do, and we would not kill the kids. But if people feel cornered and snap, that is when stuff like that happens. She was not a nice person, and he was weak. Oh, pointer lover. Can't do this case anymore. Love you, Allie. Y'all are awesome. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, some people just feel that way, and that's okay. I wonder if people in his chat said it, and unfortunately he is getting blamed. That does happen a lot. I don't know, but I've never heard him said, if you read her letter, she says that about the insurance. I've never, ever, ever, ever heard Dave threaten them, the family, or say that they were involved. Now, I've heard him kind of ask some questions or ask some things that may not be comfortable. Like, why were you on Dr. Phil claiming that you didn't think that, or you thought that Nicole Kessinger was involved, and now why that, and he pointed out that they maybe got some settlement or something. Now your tune has changed quite a bit. Now you don't want people to talk about it. You think the guilty person is in jail, and that, I've heard him do that. But is that not a fair question? I don't know, because also I feel really, really bad for the parents. I do. I don't think they deserve this, and I don't think they deserve to be attacked online. However, I think they really, really got to be sneakier. You said that literally at the same time my daughter was taking jelly beans. That is so funny. Yeah, but I think that free speech is, I don't know, man. I think I missed a bunch. It's a tough pill to swallow how a daddy that went from watching princess movies and giving piggybacks can do what he did. I agree. And it's kind of, I think that might be part of the reason. Well, we have their social media. There's a lot of videos, a big insight into their lives. And then I think that it would be part of the reason why people have so many questions, because Chris was all, the people that knew him and knew them, they could not believe it. I can't imagine the pain they go through to lose all of them at once. I can't either. You think that you have this future, like your life is going to look this certain way, right? Of watching these kids grow up and watching them get married one day, and and watching your daughter chase her dreams, and to have that ripped away from you, yeah, that's not fair. Put yourself in their position and ask the same questions. Well, I mean, if I put myself in my position, honey, snow remover, I will tell you something, and I'm dead serious, I'm not even joking. If you think, well, you don't know me and I don't know you, but I always put myself in other people's positions. That is actually like the first position, like the first place and like position that I take. I am always thinking about what it might be like to, be on the other side of things, right? But I still don't understand it. That's, I don't know. And I don't know the answer here. I think that, should laws be changed about the internet harassment and that stuff? Absolutely. And also, I think that, I don't know. I just think that it would be best to not kind of watch videos like true crime channels, because now, and is there a difference? Is there a difference in a channel that has covered Watts but covers other things, or a channel that strictly only covers Watts? Is there a difference? I mean, I don't know. She did bring a lawsuit that NK did bring a lawsuit against the Rouge Check that stopped them from throwing shade. NK's attorney, Ed Hopkins, headed up that intent to sue. My auntie was murdered by her husband after he met someone else. I'm sorry, Storm Baby. Being asked hard questions is different than receiving death threats. No one deserves death threats. No, they don't. But who's doing that? That to me is a no-brainer. What makes me uncomfortable is Shanann cannot defend herself, and people can say she wasn't nice. He may have been weak, but strong enough to ask someone out while he is married. Yes, Sonia, tell him. I'd be destroyed too. Hey, Amber. I don't like the video clips Dave puts up implying Shanann was a bad mom. I haven't seen that. I do think there's a lot more to the case. I have the utmost sympathy for both families. I can't imagine, but this case will be talked about forever, as most high-profile cases are. I agree. I think Shanann's family need to understand there are so many unanswered questions, and this case was worldwide. Yeah, and a lot of people, I hope that they know that a lot of the people that are very interested in it and stuff, they come from a good place. Now, I don't believe they should be getting death threats. I don't think they should be getting accused of helping in any way. That is wrong. But I think that also, I think it would be really helpful for them to not watch that stuff, because this case will be discussed till the absolute end of time. There is one. Some people focus on only one person. Some of it says never do it. Can't we all get along? Free speech. Yeah, it is a hard line to draw. It really is. Hey, farmer. Okay, look, if you have issues with anybody, don't bring it into my chat. Seriously, don't, because I'm not even gonna address that. It was where he said Shanann locked Bella in the pantry, and he shows the clip of Bella coming out. Yeah, saying what they think, but don't threaten someone. Have you heard about Nicole having diplomatic immunity and that's why she got let go? Well, I've seen people question that, you know. David Carter has been nothing but nice to me. I'm going to read through his article and his any other issues that he has. Like, I'm not here to discuss that. I don't think that's right. And that's not the topic. So I don't want to get thrown off. All I'm going to say is, yeah, I'm going to read the article. And I think it's only fair to share how that article got out. And I do appreciate that he has pushed and pushed and pushed to be heard for it to be looked in more, because I personally stand on the side that thinks it needs to be looked at more, you know? But death threats are ridiculous. Yes. The family should not be getting threats or harassment. I never heard of her lawsuit either. I'd like to see that. He is currently abusing women. Hey, X amount. Okay, that's enough. Can you just block that? I'm just gonna have to block you. I'm sorry. I don't need exposing anyone accounts in my chat. I literally am not doing that. That video of Dave saying Shanann locked Bell in the pantry upset me too. I commented on it. Wow, I totally missed that. Thank you, Lynn. I'm not doing that. Okay, let's go to 3 sides to every story. Absolutely. Well, it's a good time to go to that article. So just a second. Actually, I'm going to look it up on a different tab. So I know that people have issues. As a matter of fact, I talked to David about him coming on here to discuss addiction and stuff like that. I don't think it's fair to sit there and demonize someone in another creator's chat that's literally not. Am I talking about him and his character and who he is right now? No. But he's the one who got the article written. Leave it at that. Maybe think that other people have issues and problems in their life too. Maybe they're going through stuff, going through pain. I don't know. But please don't bring that shit here, because I'm not putting up with it. That's not why I'm on YouTube. Again, I'm here to talk about true crime with my friends. Okay? That's it. I got to find the article though. Let me see. It's crazy because you wouldn't believe there are so many people. News about Chris Watts and son 11 days ago. So let me show you guys here. And this is what I was talking about. Just because the son is the first one who picked this story up, because David was actually in talks with many other people about this story. He told me that. And because Tammy Lee would not respond for comment, they wouldn't write the story. Well, then the Sun picked it up, and look here, the Herald Sun, the Mirror, Daily Record, Daily Star. Yeah, so the Sun. Was Chris Watts born evil? Look at his natal chart. That'd probably be pretty interesting, actually. Maybe I'll go there after. The Sun is known to be a was I even sharing the right one? Yeah, but it just opened a new one. It's known to be like a tabloid type magazine. Blocking people makes chatting much more peaceful place. Just saying. Who'd you block? We give credit where credit is due. Yes, we do. You go, girl, Sonia. Hey, Scallum. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Turquoise. Thank you, Vicky. The point is, no matter how evil your partner is, do not allow them to destroy you. Walk away. Ooh, good point, Natalie. I like that. Very true. In my opinion, they aren't obligated to give us answers. We are not the family. Who? To give who answers? Oh, about the people. Well, I mean, we are the taxpayers. You're welcome, David. I think that you've been kind to me, and I just don't want to do that here. I'm not using my channel to harass and be mean to people, period. Yes. I didn't block anyone today, but I've learned to love the feature. The sun is a rag paper. Johnny Depp sued him. It is a small family, and we're not going to lose that. Yeah, we don't always agree, but we try to do it at least like without getting too angry. Ed Hopkins' office is where did the interview with Denver 7. Okay, with her in where did that go? In her attorney's office. My little boy is being a little rotten, but okay. Nope, we don't need alerts. No shame. Chris Watts tried to blame mistress for smothering his daughters, 4 and 3, and digging his wife's grave, inmate claims. Vile Chris Watts tried to blame the callous murder of his 2 young daughters on his mistress. A former inmate who says he spent time with him in prison has told The Sun. He's currently serving 5 life sentences. Oh. I just never understood it just for a second. Like, Shanann is like 10 times prettier than her. And I guess it's not all about looks and you become attracted to people for other reasons. Look at Cece there. Oh. And Bella. She's cute too. They're so cute. I swear, I feel like I know them. It's crazy. After so long, like looking into things and watching things. At first, Watts cynically acted like the concerned husband and father. There's a typo, son. When Shanann and the girls were reported missing. After failing a polygraph test, he admitted strangling Shanann at their home in Frederick, but initially claimed it was her who had killed the kids. Following his sentencing in November, Watts confessed that he smothered the girls at an oil site leaked by the company he worked for. He dumped the girls' bodies in oil storage tanks after burying his wife in a shallow grave nearby. During the investigation, it was revealed that Watts had been having an affair with co-worker Nicole Kessinger and planned on starting a new life. Now, former inmate David Carter, who says he spent 2 spells with Watts in Dodge. What? He spent 2 spells with him, I guess, in Dodge in Wisconsin. And he has claimed the killer deflected blame for the heinous murder of his daughters by pointing the finger at Kessinger. Carter, 35, who says, man, they could have done such a better job. It's completely full of typos. Bentley, you will be taking a nap when I'm done, okay? Yeah, okay. You've not listened the whole time, so get ready for lullabies. Now, oh gosh, I kicked myself off of there. Hold on. No. It's not down here. It's upstairs. I lost my StreamYard. There we go. I can't find my window. Oh, thank you, Farmer. Thank you so much. All right, lullabies, baby. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Farmer. Bentley is throwing an absolute fit, you guys. Hello, Sis Vicious. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. Thank you, Farmer, for the super sticker. I am sorry. And I am so far behind. I'm not even going to catch up. I'll talk to you guys down here. I'm going to call Officer Amanda, A for Advocate. Have you been watching the Depp trial? Hello, Lolo. Bentley's being rotten. I'm coming to look after him. I told him I was calling Officer Amanda because Amanda has this little badge and stuff from Halloween, and that's how I would get him to be good sometimes. So yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Whew, geez. Mom life, though. Now former inmate David Carter, who says he spent 2 spells with Watts, whatever that means, has claimed the killer deflected blame. Carter, who says he was serving time for possession of meth and theft when he became close with Watts, told The Sun, "We were on the same unit together, Unit 11. It's for people that can't fit in with the general population and people with medical issues. He was there for his protection, and I was there for self-harm. One day, we were reading the Bible and talking about God. This was in October of 2020. I told him that I couldn't judge him for what had happened, but I'd like to know what was going through his head." According to Carter, that's when Watts unbelievably said that Nicole had smothered the girls with their blankets and they suffocated. Watts also claimed she helped him get the girls in the oil tanks and dig the grave for Shanann. Carter added, which has been, you guys know, a lot of people have wondered how was he able to do all of this in such a short amount of time, right? Getting both of them in the tanks and digging the grave and all of that stuff. It actually really doesn't make sense. Oh, Sonia, girl. And I'm sorry that I didn't scroll too far back. I hate missing y'all's comments, but yeah. When do they go back to court, Amanda? Amber, when does and will she be on like where his lawyer gets to ask her questions? My brain is not working because of like the stress. Watts also claimed, he explained he wanted to start a new life with Nicole, and Shanann was in the way. Chris said it made him feel sad that the girls were killed, but that one of them woke up and saw that Shanann was dead and would be a witness. Watts incredibly tried to blame Nicole. They are doing a terrible job with typos and grammar errors. That makes literally no sense. Watts Watts, I guess they're saying incredibly, tried to blame Nicole for his murderous crimes, telling Carter he wasn't able to stomach killing his own kids, and he said that's why Nicole killed them. To prove that the two know each other and have remained in touch, he showed us a letter that Watts sent him. The handwriting appears to match up from the letters from Christopher book. Kessinger took on a new identity and moved away from her home in Arvada, Colorado. She told police during their investigation that Watts has lied and that he was separated from his wife and planned to divorce her, and she believed him. According to her web browsing history, reportedly released in documents by Weld County District Attorney's Office, shortly after they began their affair, she searched the phrase, "Man I'm having an affair with says he will leave his wife." On August 4th, she spent 2 hours researching Google for wedding dresses before looking at topics relating to marrying your mistress. On August 8th, according to documents released by the DA, which we know all of that. Carter, who currently works at a fast food restaurant, says that Watts told him that Kessinger had written to him while in prison using her new name. There is no suggestion she was truly involved in Watts' crimes in any way. In his correspondence with author Cheryl and Cato, Watts in fact revealed that he knew the day before the murders that he was going to kill his daughters. Yeah, he's the last time he would be tucking them in. Let me check on you guys, though. Did you say what day she comes back? Oh, thank you, Marshall. Cross-examination. There you go. The 16th. So, Monday? Ooh. I can't wait for that. That's like the part I really think will be very good, the cross-examination. I know I've been interested in it. It just takes forever. But maybe if I can, I'll stream it, some of it, that day. Thank you again, Marshall. I appreciate that. I think she's still out there, Seth. She's still out there. She has a Facebook page, a group. I'm blocked from it, but she has one. Kate Moss in the stairs. Yes. I've been taking clips on my phone. Like, it's taken me forever to get through of Johnny talking about like his time with her. And I'm just clipping like 10-second clips of like him, okay, a little bit of him, like saying different things that happened. And I'm trying to put all the clips together and do like a little video what it's like to be married to Amber Heard. The makeup during rebuttal. I can't wait. Who in the world would pluck? Thank you, Seth. Well, you know, I guess it happens occasionally. Okay. Let's keep reading for a second. There's David. I knew it was going to happen the day before, and I did nothing to stop it. Remember in those letters, he says, if you think there's more to it than what the FBI know, you're right. Remember that? I remember that. And it does absolutely look like there's drugs on that counter right there. Look at it. You can see the white residue left from it. I'm sure it's as great as this shit. Excuse me, Wolfie? What do you mean? Thank you, Seth, and thank you guys for being awesome. Number 1, do not marry Amber Heard. No, my phone's ringing. He may not win the defamation suit, but I don't think he cares about that. Really? I think he will. I just don't think she has the money. That's talcum powder. Always thought the counter was a reflection of the white bottle on her counter. Nah, look at it. Hold on. Because look, it's actually like on the sides of the bottle too. Okay, let me show you real quick. Just a second. See here, look, you have like over here, if you can see my mouse, and then on this side too, but it's like all this. That bottle, the reflection would just be like a line. You can actually see the bottle's reflection down here. If you look, see from there to there is the reflection, and this is the smudge I'm talking about. And if the picture is more clear in another picture, but it looks like there's like something in his hand, almost like how you would hold a straw. Not gonna lie, I was stoned though. Not the brown bikini. If he loses, I hope the judge has him pay her $1. She's suing for $100 million, but judge is the one who decides how much money. For he is right, but even if he loses, he wins big in the opinion of the people. Well, have you seen Amber? Truth Seeker posted a thing on her page of both of them talking about their like the domestic violence and like recalling the experience, and Amber like had her fist up like this, and Johnny was like stuck down like that. So it is kind of funny to think of that. No way the jury is not watching all these things about the trial. Everyone, it's impossible not to unless you're on Johnny's island. Woofy, are you in here? That pose, geez. I know. She's like, look at her. She's got the butt stuck way out there just trying to make it look. Dude, stay hidden. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'm glad you're in here. just another account. Honestly, I have no personal issues with that person. I just don't allow people who laugh about pedophilia and babies being killed and George Floyd in my chat. And I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say about that. Not to mention, someone is a friend of mine. But I want to say this. George Floyd was one. Okay, thank you, Woofy. Was one of the cases that has touched me the most of any case I've ever watched in my life, ever. And I cried and cried over that. It was awful. Watching him scream for his mom and stuff, that was horrible, regardless of what you think. So that really bothers me, not to mention the other things. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Every other channel can do whatever they want. I'm going to do what I want. Okay, I'm not even going to go low. It's not even important. She sticks out her tail feature. Do you think Tammy Lee has saw this article as you suggested? Yeah, I do. Absolutely. Thank you. Please, Karen harder. You aren't quite at your peak Karen levels. On another account. Are you kidding me? I am sorry. Why do you even want to be here? I wouldn't want to go somewhere where I'm not welcome. I have no issue with you. Don't know you. Jessica is my friend. Also, I don't like people who laugh about bloody teddy bears from pedophilia and George Floyd and that stuff. It's sick to me. And I don't care if anybody else wants to move, let you there or whatever. That is up to them. Well, this is my channel, so it is up to me. End of story. Whew. Hey, 86 Gemini. Not much besides the family. The Rooshcheck family did an interview, and we are looking at an article that David Carter had put out. Thank you, First Last. That's what I'm doing. One, when my friends break up with somebody, I don't want anything to do with you. Don't come to me. Don't come to my channel. Hell no. Don't at all. Don't even look my direction. I don't give a shit. Number two, put all that aside, and I still don't want you here because of the other things that really bother me. You can call me a Karen all you want. Well, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm not a Karen. I literally never, ever say anything about that stuff. But yeah, about what people do on here. Okay, let me get back to it. I'm sorry, you guys. That annoys me because it messes up the whole stream. It's okay, Seth. It was just they said, oh, Karen a little harder or something fucking stupid that didn't even make sense. Yeah, because I don't believe it's funny to joke about teddy bears being bloody from pedophilia acts and fucking George Floyd and race and other races' babies being burned and hurt and stuff. No, I don't think that shit's funny. And I don't care who lets you go there. You are not welcome here. And that's all I'm going to give you. I'm over it. So that's the end of the article. I do think Tammy Lee saw it. I think that, I find it really interesting. She was taking David's story, and David told her that he would come in and take a lie detector. Actually, you can hear, if you hear all the recordings, she asked him, would you be willing to take a lie detector test? And I'm shaking. And he said yes. Well, then then he calls back to ask, when am I going to get to come? I want to do the lie detector test. And she tells him she doesn't want to talk to him anymore or take his story. So I want to know what happened in between the two that made her feel that way. Hey, Jim. Hey, Muffin Top. Jamie, I don't think so. I think that we've seen the end of it, especially the family is not pushing for even for another investigation. I wish that would happen. I really, really do. Get the fuck out of Yes. What did I say? Roll the fuck on out of here. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, awesome. A for advocate. That'd be awesome. David, if you would be willing to do a lot, like, and do it for your channel or something, that'd be really, really cool. And you can actually do that because I've seen other YouTubers do it. Go, Alex. Thank you, good grandma. You know, it feels good to stand up for what you believe in. You know, I get a little anxiety, a lot of anger, but then it feels good. Thank you, Seth. Oh, let's see. /Jag, scram. I do think the case is closed, Lolo. I don't think that they're ever going to open it up again. I wish that they would. I just wish that they would do a full investigation like they would do if he hadn't pled guilty, because Tammy Lee says herself on the documentary after the Lifetime movie, I believe, that she felt that they didn't get to investigate fully. She said they felt they were running full speed and stopped because he pled guilty. So I don't know. I wish that he made me feel better. You carried it all out. Dude, who goes? Yeah, like I said, Jessica's my friend. Don't ever think that you're going to come over here and be welcomed by me. Hell no. Not privately or publicly ever. And who does that? You don't go around going into people's, like, after a breakup. I don't know. Why would you even do that? I don't do drama here and stuff, so I don't get it. I'll get the information. Yeah, that'll be awesome. I would love to see that. That'd be so, so, so cool. We could totally set that up. David, do you care to say, like, where you're located? Oh, Wisconsin, obviously. Thank you, Bree. I'm not. I know. I think she looked into what information had been given and come to the conclusion it wasn't worth it. Yeah, but why would, okay, if that's the case, like, if she said it herself and felt that, I know, if she felt that, I don't know, it just, if she felt the investigation didn't get finished like it should have been, you would think that she would just want to prove people wrong then or something. I don't know. I think they would have charged her with something if they had proof. So bizarre to me how she's never been charged with anything. We agree. It's your channel. If they don't like it, they can leave. Thank you, Bree. Well, Amanda, it's just someone who doesn't know me at all, but I've always wondered how Shanann's family felt. Well, now we know, I guess. You know, I wish that we knew how they felt about NK now, honestly, because when they went on the Dr. Phil show, they did seem to think that she could have been involved and that they, you know, they seemed to, they did. They did. So I don't know. Privately. I'd rather not say in the chat. I've already had people in chat attacking me. I've received threats. Yeah. I'm trying to use I'm sorry, David. I didn't even mean to say that out loud, really. I was just thinking because of the state prison that obviously it must have been there. But I definitely know that we can work with him. If there would have been something fishy, FBI would have charged her. I don't know. If they didn't investigate, then how could they? They didn't even go back. Yes, Muffin Top, exactly. No, they didn't even go back. You know, the footage that we all see of him loading the bodies up, or, you know, Shanann. They didn't even go back and get the actual real footage from the cable company in time. By the time they requested it, they did it wrong at first. It was in Nate's wife's name. And by the time that they got it, or they got through to someone, it had already been deleted. It was like October. Everything that we see out there, even that new footage that's cleaned up in the Peacock documentary, is from the officer's body cam that day. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I wouldn't tell anyone, David. Protect yourself. Yes, agree. Christy, I don't know. Christy Lou. I don't know. Because the podcast has been removed. Now you can find Dr. Phil's podcast on Plunder's channel. I know she put one of the episodes up because it was 3 episodes. There's the episode. It might be on something on YouTube. It used to be on YouTube, but I don't know. For some reason, Dr. Phil took that down. Maybe he was threatened by her lawyer. That's what I'm thinking. Thanks, Jim. I moved from Wisconsin in September of last year, though. Okay. I'll talk to you later about it. Get him, Rambo. Even upset guard dog. I personally think, oh, you hit him. Woofy. I personally think Shanann's family might have been advised that if NK investigated and open, it could lessen Chris's charges. Bye, Seth. I'm glad you came by. Be careful. Really bad investigation, so we will never know the whole truth. Yep. You're right. Well, when have y'all seen that one? And that's when they say what they say, Wrench. I'm sure you got deleted. Yeah. The devil beside me. Here's the deleted Dr. Phil episode. Thank you, A for Advocate. You're the best. All of you guys are the best. Thank you to all my mods. Using Karen in the wrong way. Moron. I mean, I know I'm such a Karen. Like, I'm not going to allow friends of mine, like ex, in here. Like, wow. And especially like really grimy, low down, scummy, dirty, weird guys who say really nasty things, you know? So, Karen. Yes, Unmasking NK. I loved that. I thought that was really, really good. That's kind of one of the things that like made me side-eye her even more, really. NK is guilty and should have been properly investigated, and her dad should have not been in there. I agree. And he's like in control. He's the one running the show. You know, that's what it seems like. Yeah, it was super good. Not true. Which part? I don't know. Maybe parents want her to pay and be guilty. She did betray the daughter by having an affair. People sometimes think in those directions. Being a lover doesn't make you a killer. Can be, doesn't have to. I don't know. I guess we don't really know. I don't know. I just want to know, though, my thing with what we talked about today, and then I'm going to finish up. Well, let me ask you guys, like, how far is too far with freedom of speech? How you can't just make, you know, we're supposed to be allowed to voice our opinions and stuff. So how far is too far? And let's say that someone did say on their YouTube channel, you know, and I don't feel this way at all, but let's just say someone says, you know, I'm wondering, it's weird. The parents used to blame NK and now they're not. You know, Frankie said that they had watched the full footage of him loading Shanann, and that's not true because we've all watched the full footage. So what if somebody said those two things and they came to the conclusion of, what if the family was involved, or what if there's more to it than we know, or you know what I mean? Where is the line that's not allowed? Because I don't know if they really believed that. Should they be able to say that? And they're not saying, I mean, they did it for sure. So I don't know. I just think free speech, for me, I want to be respectful to the families, both of them. And I don't want to, and I don't think that either one of them were involved at all, right? But I don't know, man. It's just, he does look broken. He absolutely does. And can you imagine? I just don't know. Threatening or bad mouthing, I'm with you there. No threatening. and bad mouthing, like no name calling and that kind of stuff. I think that's too far. But what else? Because these things will be important if it's one of us that's there, that's somebody's trying to shut up, right? That's so I don't know. It's hard because also I look at it like they've been through enough. They've, they've lost 3 people, not just one, well, 4, but 3 people that they knew and loved. And I don't know, not diplomatic or immunity or regular immunity. If he confessed, a deal must have been reached. I'm wondering about that, but let's see. Too far is when you're trying to include the parents in the killing of their daughter when they aren't even in the same state and others have a ping in town. Agree, turquoise. But I never saw anyone do that at all. Empanada lied so much. A spicy little empanada. Is that what it was? Or enchilada? I can't remember. Because I don't know what to think. I go back and forth. I think she's involved, and I think, I don't know. I put it in the too hard basket. He deserves to be in jail, but maybe she does too. It's a hard one. It was her first time on her own. She was living with her friends. I have wondered if she ever knew anything. Lynn, that was like NK. Third party stirring the pot. Yeah, because I've not seen it. Even though I do not agree in allowing anyone involved with this horrific massacre should be let off easy. I wish we knew why she was let off the hook. Why? And that's me. It's hard, right? Because if you believe that somebody out there was involved in this and they're just walking around enjoying their life, tell us what you think of your friend's ex. Scummy. I'm sorry, Marshall. Well, I mean, I'm just like, are you like brain dead? Because that was done purposely to like intentionally cause trouble, which is another reason. I don't know. I don't like that shit. I've never been one of those kind of girls who talk to, like, for me, I don't know. Never been one of those girls to kind of think that that's, I don't know. Like, you have friends who you'll break up with a guy and then like in a year they'll end up dating him or something. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. And I wasn't talking, I'm just saying, like, I'm not, and especially if you're mean to my friend. CW pleaded guilty, but come on, law enforcement knew NK was involved, so why not still investigate her? It's the most strangest case ever. I need friends like you. Thank you, Monica. Yeah, I love that picture of you with that jewelry in your hair and stuff. I agree. I haven't seen that either. AD has been harsh on Shan's family. I don't agree with he went the way. Well, see, why wasn't he featured in this video? Because we all know they've went back and forth. That would make sense. But I only saw one channel featured, and I saw their channel name the whole time. I don't think they're the worst. I think some people have issues with whatever. I don't agree with the theory necessarily, but some of it I do. I never saw him as being like threatening, or ever saw him say that they were involved or paid someone to do that or anything like that. This family could also use the amazing platform of YouTube for the good and make a platform in the name of domestic violence, etc. Unfortunately, it's too closed and keeps everything sus. Yeah, absolutely, they could. I'm way behind. This is not about families, all families out there, and why have a constant daily reminder? If someone had, okay, but Punksy, let me ask you though, not a constant daily reminder, but true crime communities and true crime channels and true crime, they're going to discuss crimes. It's been happening for a long, 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 long time. It's been happening on, on TV, different Discoveries, Snap, those things, Unsolved Mysteries. I mean, it has. So I don't know. I agree with like daily stuff, but you can't expect it to not be spoken about at all, right? That's the tough part. Sexy empanada. There you go. If it was empanada, then he was lost. Wrong turn. At a certain point, though, we have to try to put ourselves in their position. If this was my family, I think I would be just like them. But I also don't think she was looked at nearly enough. I wonder if they think that way. Hey, Amber. I was talking about you earlier. I said you and Kelly were experts on NK. I wish we could know what Tammy Lee really thinks. I'm sure her mind goes back and forth still. Didn't seem to be dismissive of what David told her. Well, she wasn't at first. She was listening and stuff, and she was asked. Well, she asked him, "Would you be willing to do a lie detector test?" And he said, "Yeah." She said, "Okay." Well, then, time goes by. She doesn't contact him. He reaches out to her and she says, "I'm sorry, David, we are not interested in doing that any longer. We don't find your claims to be truthful," or something. No, like, why did you even ask if he would do the lie detector? And then, I don't know. I don't know. I do stand for free speech, but dang, when is it defaming? I'm still trying to figure it out. If you know NK innocent, then prove it also. Show why that ping and work punch card. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't dig pain for views. If he would say, "I'm not guilty, but let it go." If he's not asking for help, he needs to speak up. Yay, you're on. Hello, Pink Dahlia. How are you? I'm actually almost done, but I'll stay and chat with you for a few minutes about this. I'm way behind in comments, and I hate that. I like to see what you guys have to say. Hey, Steph. I believe harassment has and is occurring, and creators do not have the right to fixate daily in a harsh, threatening, bad-mouthing, name-calling manner. There is one channel, in my opinion, that is over the line. Well, I know who you think, but what about the other one that we just mentioned? I mean, I don't know. If it were my daughter, I would appreciate that AD showed a shadow of kids being alive. If it were my daughter, I don't know what I would do. But if it were my kids, like, I know for sure I would want to investigate it to the fullest extent possible. Doesn't help when they sold info and stuff to Netflix and then get mad people are interested. Good point, Amber. I forgot about that. Yeah, when you do a documentary, all that did, because I was into the case before that, and some of us were. A lot of people were not. There are so many people that I see on here that didn't know about it until Netflix. It's still happening. Amber's group, because I'm an admin in there and I don't do Facebook much. I rarely get on there. Every time I do, I can see that she's getting requests for the Watts group like every couple minutes, all day, every day, and all night. Oh, Christy Lou, I know. I hadn't seen you for a while. I love my mom too. It has been happening at least since Jack the Ripper. I left my phone in the other room. My 5-year-old is typing. Oh, she said I love my mom. Because I said I love my mom too. Look. Oh. They're 5 and they can spell like that. That's awesome. That's okay, Wuffy. My mom makes really, really good empanadas. My mom, her dad is from Spain. And yeah. Are the Rusheks attacking AD because he's so close to the truth and they don't want things to come about Shanann? I don't know. Well, I didn't see AD even in this. We're still talking about Marilyn Monroe and President Kennedy. Yeah. I don't know if I would like to start at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I might turn your stomach a little bit. More like a stuffed burrito. Refried beans. Oh, happy belated birthday, Sandy Beach. I told you on thing, but yeah. It's nonstop interest. It really is. I was shocked when I saw how many people are into that Facebook group and into that. I need to finish the call with Tammy Lee and David. Hold on, you guys. Did it again. Muted. Jesus. Bye a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go anyways. I'm just talking. I think I'm deaf now. I'm sorry. I get panic attacks. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sticking it. I love you guys. Go to David's channel. The calls are on there, and I have it linked in the description. Oh my God, that's so funny. Lisa, I agree. I think her online presence is a lot of it. Okay, I'll give you a recap. Do you want to just watch the video really quick one more time? Because I paused a lot through it. I will have to pause like every 30 seconds for fair use, but otherwise, bye a little bit. Thank you. Oh, I'm staying until she figures it out. Thought it was my AirPods at first. Oh my God. That's so funny. All right, I'm going to show you the video real quick because I still have it picked up. So here you go, Pink Dahlia. Oh, Steffa says yes. Okay. Frankie comes on his channel every few months to give his opinions and answer. Not saying he is wrong, but it does add fuel to the fire for this debate. Oh, absolutely. It really, really does. If you don't want people interested, well, I mean, letting that NK interview out ain't going to help, right? Because remember, he is the one who released that. Okay. So, and not only that, wasn't exactly, well, I'll just stop there. I'm not going to go any further. So.
Nearly 4 years ago, Chris Watts murdered his pregnant wife and 2 young daughters. That tragedy drawing international attention to Frederick, Colorado, and this terrible crime. Since then, conspiracy theorists have taken to the internet, creating fake and concerning alternative motives to what happened. Some even suggesting that Chris's in-laws paid to have their family murdered for money. In an interview you'll see only on CBS 4, Shananns Watts' parents take Dylan Thomas inside the home where the family once lived.
Now, I'm going to pause because of fair use. This interview, they didn't put on YouTube at all. So I'm not sure. I don't think they can copyright strike that, right? Regardless, I'm pausing it because the creator that uploaded it can. A little bit. You cracked me up. Thank you for that. I needed that laugh. And when I put up the media clip of a girl who I believe is NK outside the house, I got their entire troll army harassing me on all my Watts videos. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Bye a little bit. Love you so much. Hey, Amanda. Girl, you done missed it. You missed the show. It's over. No, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, it is over, kind of, but we're watching this, but I was talking about something else. But
A place that has left them haunted.
Today brings more details about the Watts family murder, a case that ripped at the heart of our community.
Watts admitted to murdering his family
and left the bodies behind.
He will avoid the death penalty.
But in the nearly 4 years since the tragic murders, those who lived the nightmare that captivated the world say their heartache has only gotten worse, all because of YouTube and the conspiracy theorists who profit off of clicks.
Okay, just a quick pause for you know. Gonna catch the replay. What is yours? Is that your group? Yeah, that's Amber's group. Where's it at again? Let me put it back on here. Yeah, Steffa, it's this right here. One sec. Chris Watts did not act alone. We want answers. And like I said, her group, that Facebook group, has new people interested every day, maybe 100 a day. Seriously, all day, every day. The interest is nowhere near dying down. ATS and CDT are one of the few I trust when it comes to Watts. And of course, Alex, oh, thank you, SoCal. But yeah, it has become quite the circus since that Netflix documentary. Yeah, it has. I'm sharing. Okay, so you can share it. I'll show you.
Still very sad and upset. It's terrible what we have to go through with the social medias threatening us.
In the house his daughter and grandchildren once felt most safe.
A lot of memories. But when I do walk through that front door, I look up at the balcony.
What's on the front door? Like, what was that around the door?
Look up
Paint?
the balcony.
Shoot. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, what is that? The paint coming off, maybe? I can't really tell. Oops. Don't want to mute that.
Up the balcony. And that's where immigrant girls would be every day when I came home from work. So this day I look at that balcony.
Oh, we won't ever dox you, Christy.
It's very hard.
Since their daughter, Shanann, and her children were murdered, the Rusiks have not only had to cope with the loss, but also with repetitive attacks from conspiracy theorists who think Chris Watts' confession was all part of a giant cover-up.
It's a nightmare every day.
So look, Seeking the Truth with Dave. And it has his old intro.
It doesn't go away. You can't live.
Since 2018, the Rusiks have been the victims of conspiracy theories, all by YouTubers around the world infatuated with the case.
You did right that they were well insured.
Some have suggested Frank paid for his family to be killed in order to claim insurance money, or that his wife...
Oh, they did show AD, but I still don't see his channel name. Well, you see his book though. Damn.
participated
I don't know how I
in the
missed
crimes.
that.
What did you know at 8 o'clock that Chris didn't know?
Others have even threatened their lives.
To hear these people
I know
continue
that's right.
to put us in the limelight and accuse us of doing this and being part of it is ridiculous. They're doing...
Okay. That's a good point, Dane Joe. No, we should question everything. The spirits have been messing with that front door. True story. I did see those two up in the window. They changed the locks. Oh, good point. Good. Yeah, they were bigger before. His eyes are sad. I know. Why wasn't it said that conspiracy theories were about others being involved? Good point. I don't know. The lock was replaced with a different size, so it's not... Okay, that makes sense. I saw it all the time. Wait, did you do real estate? That's cool. My dad was like that with my girls. Makes me cry. Yeah, Dave was on the news.
doing it for views. They're doing it for money. And YouTube is also gaining off of their views.
The Rusiks have tried calling
It's
YouTube,
true.
writing them, and more.
Reporting these things. and
YouTube
telling
makes
them that's
a lot of
gonna
money.
cost us someone to go and commit suicide for this to stop.
If they were doing something criminal, then YouTube would have to step in. But until then, they can kind of just pretend like it didn't happen, put their fingers in their ears, and turn the blind eye.
YouTube does not... They don't do enough about harassment and stuff on here. That's very true, but...
Colorado State University's David Wolfgang, an expert in communications law, says YouTube often allows slanderous material to live on their platform, largely because federal law doesn't require them to remove it.
Therefore,
Oh, cool,
YouTube
Amanda.
gets protection under Section 230.
Section 230, a federal law that largely gives immunity to websites for third-party content, was enacted nearly a decade before YouTube even existed, before lawmakers realized the coming power behind...
Employer 2. Is that about that case? About the Watts case?
big tech.
YouTube has always
Yeah, I
kind of
think
profiteered
I
off the
don't know. It
ability
looks
to
like it
take
said
the
Roost Check.
most sensationalistic types of videos, feed them through their algorithm, which promotes those videos, and then feed people into more videos that will only double down on those ideas. You'd have to go after the specific individual who wronged you online.
Which is exactly what the Rusiks are now doing.
But everyone in our life.
Uh-oh, I
Every
hear
day.
crying.
The family has started to file legal action against some conspiracy theorists on YouTube, but it's very costly.
And it should be a law that they
Hold on, you guys. I hear crying, but I think this is a...
Real cowboys
yeah, here.
customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Hey, Tex, can someone else get a turn?
Pizza Hut stuffed crust
One
is the
second,
crust that
y'all.
made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese.
Hello.
Watch this
I am
one sec.
Frank
I'll be right
Rusick.
back.
Last summer, on August 13th, 2018, my daughter Shannon Watts and her children were murdered. They were killed by Shannon's husband and the children's father, Chris Watts. I can't possibly describe how painful the last 11 months have been for myself, my wife, and my son, Frankie Jr. And for everyone else who cared so much about Shannon and her children. Just dealing with this type of tragedy is more than a family should bear. But I am making a statement today because for the past 11 months, piled on top of pain and the grieving of this devastating loss, our family has been subject to horribly, cruelly abused, outright bullying, and on a daily basis. I don't want to draw more attention to the viral material that has been posted online.
Don't let me forget to unmute now. Daggone it. I don't think I've watched this before. If I have, it's been a long time. I just figured that I wouldn't get struck because it's kind of like a press conference. But I am going to run now, you guys, because we kind of went through everything. And Pink, if you want the links, let me know. Let me see. Can I link this in the chat? So if you guys want to finish watching this, Bentley's really tired. He had a long day, and I don't want to be gone too long. Hey, Prairie Boy, you just did a video about this school. Awesome. We're going to have to go watch it because I'm totally interested in what you had to say. Let me get that too. I'll link it here so people in here can go watch it. Yeah, Prairie Boy 77. Roost Checks versus YouTube. Let me pause it. Share. Copy. Ooh, this will be good. Yeah, you guys go check it out. And I'll see you guys soon. Bentley's being a baby. If he goes to bed early tonight, I don't have much to do. There is something else I wanted to talk about on here, so I might come back. It's not watch related, but yeah. There is Prairie Boy's video. You guys go watch that. I'm going to go watch it too or listen to it while I'm taking care of the kids. And thank you guys. Christy, I'm glad you came by. Thank you to my mods. Oh, what's wrong? Calm down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
No!
Why? What's wrong? All right, you guys, I better go. I got to take care of this sobbing baby. I think he got in trouble. That's kind of what it's looking like because he won't come here. If he's hurt, he'd run to me. But I love you guys, and I will see you later. What happened?
We were running, and I slipped, and I tripped him, and we bumped heads.
Oh, okay.
I got
A new loose tooth? Oh, my dear Lord. All right, you guys, I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Have a great night. Thank you, mods, and thank you, chatters. Love you guys. Bye.